staking cryptocurrencies is the same as earning riba on cash. Wrong. Not only does that statement hurt Muslims looking to grow their finance in a Sharia-compliant manner, but it also misinforms people about the role that cryptocurrencies play in finance. Now, the answer I'm going to give is coming from a perspective that I don't usually hear anywhere else. Not only am I coming from a chartered accountant and Islamic qualification background, but also someone who's actually got finance and tech industry experience. And for answers to do with cryptocurrencies, finance, and their compliance with Islamic principles, this background, in my opinion, is key. Specifically, there's 4 areas which I'll cover in this video. When staking is impermissible, the difference between riba and staking, what the purpose of staking is, and why staking is allowed in Islam. So the first step is to be clear on what staking is, because understanding this will help explain its relationship to Islamic finance principles. Staking is when you store away crypto assets for a period of time to support the blockchain, and in return for doing this, you can earn more of that cryptocurrency with the rates of return varying depending on the asset and the way you choose to stake. Specifically, this is used where the blockchain works via the proof of stake mechanism, which should function in terms of issuing new coins to maintaining infrastructure stability, requires crypto assets to be stored or staked on the blockchain. So the first point is you can't stake every cryptocurrency. This mechanism of staking only works for those crypto assets that work by the proof of stake mechanism. And this doesn't include Bitcoin, which is a proof of work mechanism, but it does include other major cryptocurrencies such as Ethereum and Solana. Of course, it goes without saying, staking is only ever going to be permissible in Islam if the underlying asset is also permissible. And whilst I can't go through every cryptocurrency, there is a checklist of questions to ask if the crypto asset is permissible. And on the two that I did mention, Solana and Ethereum, the general consensus is that they are Sharia compliant. So with that out of the way, let's see why staking is halal, because in all honesty, it does sound a lot like riba. Now, riba is when you loan money to another person who will pay that amount back plus a little extra. Note the key actors and actions here: 2 parties and an additional amount that has to be returned for you for doing no work. In staking, however, there is no borrower. You're giving your asset away to the blockchain, and you don't even need to use a platform like Coinbase or Binance to do this. It's perfectly fine to do this all by yourself as well. The second point here is, okay, I understand I'm not loaning anyone money, but I'm getting additional crypto assets back for doing no work. Surely this is riba, but that's not how staking works. You see, riba's prohibition in one sentence is due to the fact that it makes the rich richer and the poor poorer. But in staking, when you're receiving your additional crypto, no one is actually losing out. Firstly, because the staked amount is unable to be used by anyone else, but you're also only giving it to the blockchain. Secondly, the reward is determined by a variety of factors, such as how many coins you're staking, to how long you've been staking for, how many coins are staked on the network, to being randomly selected to be a crypto miner. And only that algorithm gets to determine in an objective manner who gets the reward. The third point to tackle here is also one of the criticisms of riba, in that you're not doing anything with your assets and that staking is not really benefiting the economy. According to Islamic finance principles, monetary assets such as cash and cryptocurrencies shouldn't be used as a product in itself to generate more of that monetary asset. Instead, our assets should be used in a productive manner to help society. Staking's counter to this can be found in that original definition that we looked at earlier. Crypto staking is not the same as cash being lent out to generate more cash for yourself. What's happening in staking is you're providing your asset to be used to secure the safety and validity of the cryptocurrency, and that definitely is a productive task. Moreover, staking doesn't make the rich richer at the expense of the poor becoming poorer. There's no negative consequences here about a person unable to repay what you've lent them, because you're not lending to a person, you're lending to the blockchain. And frankly, the blockchain has no feelings as it's not a human. In conclusion, by taking part in staking, you're not getting back additional crypto assets for doing nothing. You're getting rewarded or paid additional crypto assets for validating the blockchain and supporting the integrity of the infrastructure as a whole. And that helps everyone involved in the project become better off. I've tried to avoid any technical language here to make this video easily understood, but there are some concepts you heard me use, namely riba and cryptocurrencies' relationships to Islamic finance principles. I've actually made specific videos on each of these 2 points, which I'll leave next to me, as well as an Islamic finance playlist, which I'll put in the description box below. So go check those out, and I'll see you all in the next video.